decided to make a second video tonight because the last one got copy claimed and I'm fucking annoyed by that. So, we're going to be rating every anime on my anime list that I made like 10 minutes ago. Before you ask, is this just for free views to promote your channel to anime fans so that you can pander to them and get money? Absolutely, and I will be putting down the anime tag. Fuck you. So first we have Assassination Classroom. It's a good. I like AC. I think the first season is better than the second. I'm gonna be honest, but they're both good. Watch the show. Baka and Test. I'm going to get hate for this. I think it's an 8. I think both seasons are 8s, actually. So it is overall better than the AC to me, but that has almost 50 episodes, so what's the fucking scale? Dagashi Kashi, that's a 7. I'm not too big on Dagashi. Dan Ball. Here's where we get into childhood shit. LBX, that's a 9, but there's a deeper history to why that is. I don't have nearly as much an attachment to Sekai W, so that's being rated honestly. But Sekai, why I think it has the same rating as FMA Brotherhood, which I've already rated. Because I'm still watching that show, so you don't want to hear too much about that. I'll make my own video on FMA. It'll be a separate video while I'm playing the new mobile game. I'll just mute game audio and just talk about FMA. But Danball Sakai, I was introduced to the show when I was a kid. I don't remember how old I was. I was probably like 7. It was around the early elementary years. And my audio's on, right? Yeah, my audio's on. Fuck. Imagine my audio was off this whole time. And I played the game when I was a kid. I accidentally deleted my original save file, which was a punch in the gut for me, because that took me hours and days, weeks, months even. Great game, by the way. I loved it. But moving on. Danganronpa 3. It's bad. It's just bad. I don't know what to say to you. Oh god, it just sent me to the bottom. Oh no, you guys weren't supposed to see my anime list. No, stop. 4. Stop. Why? Why do you do this to me, game? No, Danganronpa the animation is actually an 8. That's an 8 show. I don't have as much emotional attachment as Damball, but it's good. It's good. It's I'd watch it again. LBX, I can't watch again. Oh, it was 2011. I was like 4. What? I was 4 when I watched that show. Fuck. Data Live. First season's a 7. It's good. Data Live 2 is also a 7. Date to Date. Don't know how to rate that. It was an OVA episode, so I'm just going to leave that unrated. I'm just going to leave anything OVA unrated, because I don't know how to rate Date to Date. I don't know how to rate that. Here we go. You may be thinking, wow, is Michael going to do 4 shonen in a row? No, it's actually going to be 3, and I just noticed Dragon Ball Z isn't on here. Let's see, that's a 9. That's a solid 9. Completed. Save. Okay, cool. Glad we've got that settled. Now, back to the list ranking. I could do a tier list video. I could put all the anime I've watched on a tier list. Anyway, Dragon Ball Season 9. I'm actually only going to do 3. I'm saving GT for later. Death Note, a psychological thriller. Honestly, I loved every minute. The show kept me gripped. My grandmother loved it. This show is legitimately gripping television. Like, it doesn't need any fight scenes, it doesn't need any new transformations. You're just hooked on the drama, the mind games. Like, you know how Rick and Morty's fans say you need to have an IQ of at least like 120 or something to understand Rick and Morty, which is objectively false. Yeah, you need to be smart to understand Death Note. It's just that kind of show. You need to be smart to understand cat and mouse shit in general, but Death Note is just built different. Dragon Ball is Dragon Ball. It's a 9. It's a 9. Very fan servicey, which it's an early shonen, and honestly, Bulma's fine. She can get it. I did not like Super. I did not like Super. It was bad. I'm gonna give it an average because it is a good anime, but I just didn't fucking like it. Oh my god. And oh wow, we're already on Dungeon Knee Day. When I'm not trying to pronounce that, but it's a 7. This is a surprisingly good harem anime, which any good harem anime would be a surprisingly good harem anime. Also, I like how Death Note is the first 10. I just think that's poetic. I mean, not even Danball Senki was a 10, and I have an emotional attachment to that show. Now, Dragon Ball introduced me to anime. Maybe I'm biased. Maybe I'm just stupid. But Dragon Ball and Danball Senki, those introduced me to anime. Honestly, those were great. Oh, and oh, you guys see it already, huh? But we're not there yet. Fire Force. Yeah, that's Fire Force. I mean, start date today. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to figure out a start date. I don't remember half of when I started watching this shit. Fuck that. And then score, I want to give it like a Fire Force. Fire Force is a 9. Fire Force Season 1 is absolutely a 9. So is Season 2. They're both 9s. Fire Force is great. Shinra, while named after the worst corporation in RPG history, is a great main character. Devil's Foot, my guy, his Adola Burston self. I love him. Ghost Stories. This show is perfection. I can't. This show went from like a 0 in Japan to a 10 in the West. I swear to God. Never in my life did I think I'd hear a fucking Japanese boy say, "No, I'm Jewish." Now I'm Jewish. Even though you're clearly the fucking stereotype character. It's funny. It's funny. I like it. They're apparently making a season 2 of Bofuri. Bofuri's a cute anime. Even though Funimation did make some localization changes with its dub, I don't like Funimation. I think they suck. I think what they did to Vic was unjustified, which, yay, I get to be at Ire from Feminists now. Fun. Not like I wasn't already. Have you seen my channel? So. Okay, so this is Bofuri. One of the most notable examples is the scene where she was like, "I was pounded really hard, but I liked it." Which, if you know, you know. Kaguya-sama. What the fuck? That's good. That's a good. That's a goodie. It's like your wholesome anime you watch. Kaguya season 1 is great. Season 2 is better than it. I really got shot for this. Hensky. Let me explain. Oh god. Hensky as a show is fucking absurd. Like, it's like the weirdest take on a harem I've ever seen, because you have one guy, girl who just fetishizes the main character. They all do, actually, but with, like, another dude. It's like his best friend or something. And then you have the masochist, the sadist, the sister character, because you might as well go all in. Kill la Kill. Oh my Christ. Kill la Kill is awesome. It's amazing. Truly, it got me into eating croquettes. I should have taken that little factoid about myself to the grave. Anywho, something that will earn me Twitter's eye. Kobayashi. This is a cute anime. I like it. They are both 8s. I enjoy Kobayashi-san Shino Maid Dragon and Shino Maid Dragon S. I think, if you know me, you know who my favorite character is. If you just look at the cover of S in the top left. If you know me, that shouldn't be surprising to you. Koro Sensei Quest is a 7. I don't know how else to rate it. And so is Mirai Nikki. Mirai Nikki is such a fucking weird show. Oh my Christ, I don't even know how to rate it. On one hand, you get the cool action scenes with the future diary awesomeness, and then you get... Alright, well, Mirai Nikki is a fun... You got the bombastic future diary action, and then you just have sexualizing 14-year-olds. Now, I'm not the one who's like, fiction is reality. I'm not that kind of guy. But, that's certainly an anime. Naruto. Okay. Razor's being held hostage, apparently. Okay. Let's see. Score is an 8. Naruto is very, very mid. It's a mid. Shippuden gets better. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Tammy is gonna fucking kill me. But that anime is such a fucking 4. Tammy is gonna wreck my shit, but that is a 4. Endaviva is a 1. It is... No, it's a 2. You get a 2. Endaviva. Like... Evangelion is just fucking weird. Like, I respect it, but they didn't get Keanu Reeves to voice Shinji in the version I watched, and that clearly lowered its quality. Speaking of low quality, that's a 3. I liked it, but it's just objectively bad. I mean, how do you get cyber... Yeah, I'm not even going to finish that sentence. This one, fan servicey, if you go in expecting... fun fact, I'm a writer myself. I watched this anime on a rainy day, and I heard the names of 2 of the characters I was writing at the time in a project I was working on. Emma and Olivia, and I just got fucking spooked. I was like, what the fuck? And Emma was the name of the childhood friend, which was the same. I'm sorry. Like, that's just creepy. Persona 4 the animation's a 10. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. That shit's a 10. It's just perfection. I'm sorry. It's like the peak video game adaptation. No One Is Alone, of course, is great. I know it's not OVA. The movie, it could have been better. Factor of hope. I mean, could have been better. Still great, though. Golden animation. You make me fucking sick. You make me sick, Golden anime. Puzzle and Dragon's Cross. Is this registered as completed for me? Despite the fact it says, yeah, no, it should be watching. Fun fact, well, from what I watched so far, it's good. From fun fact, that's just straight up, that anime is just straight up not all on Funimation, and that just pisses me off. Psyche K, what a great comedy. I love it. It's great. World Break Aria. It's harem trash. It's weeb trash. But it's like ghost story shit. You just have the one British dude who's like, I was shagging a principal, and I just fucking lost it. Senko-san, the game appealed to the fox lover in me. What can I say? Shimonetta. How do I talk about Shimonetta? I don't. It's an 8. No, it's not. It's a 6. It's a 6. I don't know what I was thinking there for a second, but Shimonetta is a 6. And I refuse to talk about it for fear of getting fucking age restricted. Cautious Heroes a 7. It's funny. At least Sonic X. Good kids TV. So like an 8, but it's good kids TV. And by good kids TV, I mean I can still watch it today without fucking cringing. This is an 8. It's honestly an 8. I mean, it could be better, it could be worse. It's an 8. And now it's starting. Okay. Oh, yay. SAO. But no. Let's first go to Neo. Let's go to First 2E, which is a 7. It's a good game adaptation, which is hard to find. SAO. You get a bad. You just get a bad. Your first half was okay, but your second half completely fucking plummeted you down like 4 ranks. It was bad. Shield Hero Season 1 is a 9. It could be better, but it's amazing. I recommend it. If you can't tell, I do have a weakness for demi-humans. Raftalia. And if you're wondering why Shield Hero Season 2 isn't on here, we don't talk about Shield Hero Season 2. Okay, that one's a 6. It was fine. Toradora. Solid 8. Kore wa Eden would be proud. Okay. Uzaki-chan wa Absolutai. That's a 7. Promised Neverland, Season 1, that's a 9. I haven't watched Season 2 yet, but I assume it's just as good. Yu Yu Hakusho. That's a good shonen. It's a 9. And now we get to Dragon Ball GT. Here's where I put in Dragon Ball GT music if I knew how to fucking edit. But I don't. And also Toei. So, sorry. Anyway. Dragon Ball GT is my favorite anime of all time. It's, in my opinion, the best anime can be, which is very worrying when you look at Dragon Ball GT from an objective point of view. But hold on. Let me just say, Super Saiyan 4 is the best transformation in the series. And, Dragon Ball GT, it's good. It's good. I like it. I love it, actually. And it was my childhood. I loved Dragon Ball GT when I first watched it. I got the DVD set. Across 10 DVDs was, 64 episodes of anime. 64. Could have swore there was more episodes of the show. Was it 32 across one set? So it'd be 64. That's weird. It's weird. I distinctly remember there being more of this show. I distinctly remember that. I distinctly remember that. I don't think my analysis is wrong, but I distinctly remember there being more of the show. Maybe I'm just dumb, but yeah, Dragon Ball GT is great. It's my childhood. I grew up with it being the top of the power scale. It was great. Super kind of fucked it, but it was great. It's anime original. I didn't even know that until recently when I tried to look up manga for Dragon Ball GT because I wanted to read that. Until I wanted to watch that. But, it's anime original, which I think is impressive. And I just checked, yeah, there is only 64 episodes of Dragon Ball GT, which, weird. I definitely remember there being more. It's crazy. Okay? Dragon Ball GT is amazing, and I love it. And I'll always love it for what it was, what it is, and what it introduced to the Dragon Ball franchise and to anime in general. But we can't forget the best anime, Sword Art Online 2. Truly amazing, a masterpiece. Awesome, amazing. It's getting a 10, obviously. It's truly amazing. Peak anime television. It's a fucking 1.